Welcome to the deepest, darkest archives. Peruse through heroic tales of adventure. Fight with...
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Dungeon Chronicles. Diving right back into this episode. Last one was a banger. This one's going to be even better. Let's send it over to our DM, Braxton.
You just wanted to steal my thunder this week. Last week I started it. This is my show. I'm the DM, Braxton.
What the hell?
And now that my show's over, I want to pass it back over to my players. Start with Ryan. So back over to you.
Back to me. I am
Playing
Ryan.
tennis.
I am Ryan. I play Armano. I am a pianist. Who would have known? Who would have thunk it? Yeah, who would have thunk? It's great to be here, everybody. I'm happy to be alive. You know, passing it over to Jamie this direction.
Hey there, guys. It's me. My name's Jamie, and I play Zerda, who is the best barmaid in all of Aeterna. Kenneth?
True.
Yo, what up, guys? I play Salty, the half-orc pugilist, the best conversationalist in Aeterna.
Debatable.
No,
Got
true.
James
Well,
here.
True. And James
pass it on to
Josh.
Braxton, I guess.
Back to me. Woo,
Yes.
boy. Doing recaps is so much easier when you just did the episode.
Don't spoil the movie magic!
I genuinely thought that was funny, but I just did not react at all. And I was like, wow,
Thank
that's
you.
really
Good.
funny in my head,
Okay.
but nothing happened. And then I realized I
nice
should
of you.
probably
Don't encourage
like
him.
gestulate or something to show
Ew.
that this is funny, but I did not.
Gestulate.
That's probably not a
all
word,
over
but there's an
Kenneth.
adjacent.
Oh.
Good.
Oh.
You know it's what he wants.
I'm sorry, audio people. We just saw a cat, and I guess that was the noise that Kenneth was making.
No, I was getting gestulated on, man.
So, before the gestulating happened, our previous episode, Zerda was being claw-craned up by some crazy elven creature similar to the eyeless, mouth-sewn, emaciated elf that they've met before and is currently petrified under a blanket outside of the inn. Great new decor. Zerda's an up-and-coming interior and exterior designer. Salty placed it there for her. He's her mover. They fought off this thing.
Hey, you.
They're alternate universe. There are these sound vocal seeking little mechanoid crabs that gave them little toe clippings, and they won the
God.
encounter. Salty turned into some water, jumped out, and stopped the dude with his spear. They investigated the rockery. Rocks. Oh boy, I'm starting to realize what I've done with all these puns. Rocks.
Yep.
Smith/shop where he sells things made out of stuff that he does because he's from the
Which
coalition.
I do want to
That's what
say
he
real
studied
fast.
there.
We find
Yeah.
out, everybody, that all this is improv. All the names, most of them at the very least,
Most of them.
which is a good showing on how Braxton's brain works. If they're all puns.
Oh boy, it's probably
your-
bad.
that's how
I'm
your
sorry
mind
for
works.
whoever ends up being my friends.
Wait, when did
Oh,
we
hey.
learn this was all improv?
Oh,
Literally.
you
Oh,
were
you
gone.
were downstairs.
Yeah, most of everything is off my head.
He said the
Other
other
than-
names and for the puns,
Yeah.
everything, all that stuff.
Yeah, there's a good amount of prepared stuff, but if you guys
So
ask for a
your-
name, I probably haven't made
Your
it.
mind works in puns.
Yeah,
Well, you know.
my world is up here.
Makes
I
sense.
haven't
No
written it down.
wonder you like Ina.
Ina's great, dude. One brain
Oh
cell.
my god.
So you guys find out that under the floor, welded shut, is the remains of some of these contraptions that were on the elf that you encountered just before in that fight. His hand was elongated and it seemed like a torturous device. Some of these are underneath there. It seems kind of weird. Okay, whatever. You leave. Zerda does take one. Takes one of the arms one. And then they go off to the dinner, to which they all take kind of a short rest and experience various things. Zerda goes to work part-time for James and gets some ka-ching, while Ormano lounges around a bit, talks to Cadence, and accepts, or actually forwards an offer to play piano for the night because Minor's not there and he can't play. So Ormano's like, hey, I'm gonna do it. And then Salty does asleep and then talks to Ormano. After that, they all gather around, talk to Major for some time, acknowledge things that happened. Half apologies are there. Ormano becomes a big boy and also acknowledges things and kind of apologizes. Cue moment. And then, it's time for the show. Ormano gets up there and puts on, he rolled a 22, I'll be flat out honest there. So he does poppin'. And speaking of that pop and music, it returns.
You like jazz?
You like jazz?
Continuing right from where we left off. You already know what you want to do? Yeah, I mean, Romano starts playing some music and the crowd seems to love it. What do you guys want to do?
I want to find... This time I do find Charlotte.
Okay. She's busy.
Yeah, I'm gonna tug on her sleeve. Or I guess her waistcoat, because I can't quite reach.
Oh, yes, Serta, what do you need?
I have a favor I need to ask of you. It is very important.
Favors require favors, so we'll see. What is it?
My friend is missing.
Which friend?
The little one.
You're little. Found you. Do I get a favor?
Not yet. I'm not Wait, am I missing? Hold
You're
on.
there. Don't worry. Don't
Okay,
think about this. Who's missing, Serta?
My friend Tintin is missing, and her
Tintin's
guardian.
gone.
Yeah, I can't find her.
Rock.
She was supposed to be here. You know anything? Do you know how to find her?
You're not afraid of my door, are you?
A door is a door.
If I can use you to help... I haven't talked to Rock that much. Tintin even less. But if you open the door while I cast a spell, we might be able to scry on their location for a bit, enhance it somewhat.
My dad always said doors are made to be open, so...
I would love it if more people took up my door offer, but...
Do you have some sort of weird door fetish? Like, I won't judge you, I just want to know before I get myself into this.
Door fetish? It's just the nature of my magic. My
yes.
focus, I suppose. The whole door over there is my spell, casting focus.
Okay. Wink.
Right. Are you concerned about your friend? Should we look?
Yes.
Okay. Follow me. You guys walk over and the music gets a bit quieter as you go to the edge of the room itself. Sorry, editing Ryan. He's laughing over there. I know it is. So she goes to the door and Rock, right? Just put your hand on the doorknob and I guess think about him. Do you have any objects of his?
I have an object that he has made.
That should work.
I pull
Just,
out
hold on
fish.
to it. He made this.
The armor.
He made this mouse, this rat. Oh, okay.
The armor.
I assumed. Sorry, my magical abilities far outside.
I mean, I don't know if Rock made fish. That'd be pretty weird, but I guess we can ask him.
Well, let's see if we can't find him. I guess she'll roll. Give me my dice. So let's see. Okay, natural 20.
Nice.
So
yeah.
Let's change this song.
Omano, change the song.
It's okay. He goes a little.
This one goes out to all of you. All you lovely people.
You hear this in the background.
He
as
gets weirdly sultry.
Charlotte casts her magic on the door and gestures for you to touch the handle and open it.
I touch the handle and open the door.
So you peek inside, and it doesn't open too far, enough for you to position your eyes and look through the crack with one of them, as your eyes are kind of big. And you look through, and you see as this image kind of zooms in onto... it's like this desert region, but it's beginning to turn into plains at this point. And there's this... From your point of view, it looks like a small contraption, but as you zoom in more and more, it seems like there's this massive paper-like, sideways running centipede-looking mechanism.
Okay.
And the legs look like they're turning like pinwheels, and it's bringing it insectoid-like across the land. And it zooms in further and goes inside, and it's darker in here, and you can't quite see that well, even with dark vision, but you see the physical figure of a person, an elf. It looks like Rock. He's strapped into some sort of machine. You can see his legs there, and they have these bars wrapped over them, holding them down. And it looks like he's in a lot of pain as his arms are stretched, at least from what you can see, just his forearm, or not his forearm, just this bicep. But the rest of his arm, you can't tell where it goes. But there are wires and whatnot connecting into him, and it looks like his arms are being stretched and moved around. And
Good luck.
it zooms out again, and it seems like this is moving from left to right in your vision and going towards the plains right now. As it further zooms out, you see a couple of towns. You see the event horizon bubble, and before your vision goes away, below the event horizon, you see way more. And this thing is approaching it.
It's approaching way more.
In that direction, yeah.
I'm
Door
going
shuts.
I'm going to very gently shut the door.
Was that what you wanted to see?
I am going to turn to Charlotte, dust off my jacket, and scream.
Whoa! Romano, do you stop playing?
I'll pause for a second.
Sorry about that, guys.
You go into a different song.
Let's slow things down a little bit.
He just took the scream as change the song.
Yeah. Bad song change.
Yeah, he's playing bad, so he's like, okay, I'll do a different request. He wasn't playing bad, though. It's all gorgeous.
Yeah, so I screamed briefly, collected myself, and calmly walked to Salty.
I'm just like lean, like arms back on the bar.
Salty.
Yeah, you saw your fear in there or something. You screamed a little bit.
I did not know that I was scared of this until now.
All right, well, that's self-revelation. That's good.
I'm gonna pull out my sketchbook and I'm gonna try to explain what I saw while also drawing. And when I get to the wires part, I don't quite know how to draw it, so I find some spaghetti on a nearby table and I put it on the drawing.
Give me just an intelligence check with advantage because you draw a lot.
Oh.
I do draw a lot. I do. The problem is
Just
I'm fucking
looking at
dumb.
what's happening.
An intelligence?
She's like all over the paper, drawing really fast, throwing some food in there. It looks like she's making a
Yeah,
dish.
drawings of a mad woman.
And you're seeing
God, I had
lines
advantage.
everywhere. This is a hard thing to draw.
I got a 12. And thank God I had advantage because it would have been a natural 1.
So a 12 isn't too bad. I mean, it looks like, some of the lines are crossing in weird directions. That this thing doesn't have a physical form on the page really, but it looks like some weird mangled centipede shifting sideways over the land.
Well, you're scared of like a jagged centipede.
And
No,
another image of some person strapped and their arms being stretched with spaghetti on it.
Being stretched to death.
I'm gonna point at the body.
That is Rock.
That
I saw him like this, and he was like in it, and he was it, but he wasn't it. Like it was him, but he didn't want to be it. And they're on their way here.
Well, we saw Rock the other day. How did he get away and then he's coming back?
They're not very far. They're really close.
That does not bode well. Does this picture look like it is a crawling thing?
Yeah, it looked like it to me. It looked like it was riding the wind.
Riding the wind. That does not bode well.
Which one
Yeah.
doesn't bode well? You said the other thing didn't bode well.
I mean, the whole thing doesn't really bode well. If that's Rock, did you see Tintin anywhere?
No, I was looking for her, but I only saw Rock.
Well, that's relief, I guess.
I
Some
don't know.
relief. Why didn't they take the book if they took Rock? Alright, I'm going to get up and, just carefully walk up onto stage. Sorry, folks, sorry.
Hang on, man. I'm not playing
Is
here.
everything okay?
Yeah, no, just need to talk to my friend real
While
quick.
he goes up onto the stage, I'm gonna go and find Major.
You mind if I
Okay,
finish
she's
this
still at the
song?
table.
You mind if I finish this song real quick, Salty?
actually,
I'm hitting a
about
groove
that.
here.
Just for a moment. I know, Salty, you had something you wanted to say as well, but you're playing wonderfully, Omano, but I really wish Mina was up here with me. If
Oh.
ju-
Yeah, no, that's fine.
If,
yeah,
if
No,
you
take
all-
a hint.
Well, no, I need your help for a moment. He doesn't have super hearing or anything, but he's probably still around. We didn't have a spat or anything, but a decision needs to be made soon between he and I think he's trying to put it off. And my lovely guests here, you've enjoyed the music, right? Ooh, yeah, you've been doing great. Wish you'd start again, though. Woo! I know, I'd love to, but if you all could just, this is pretty much the whole town, just shout for Mina to come down here, that would be great. He hates rackets.
Yeah, maybe do it soon, like right now.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, that's
Would you all
fine. Yeah,
help?
yeah. I'll,
Yeah, no,
Okay.
you'll be
No.
able to talk to her later, Omano. I get what you're doing. Come
no,
on,
no,
this is
I'll get
important.
out of here. Yeah, it's fine.
I'll save the three of you the embarrassment of having you three just yelling for Minor on the podcast, unless you want to do it.
I just start screaming Minor at the top of my lungs so
Minor?
loud.
It's like at a
Minor.
kid's show.
Minor.
If you
Minor?
all yell
Minor.
for him
Hey,
really
Minor.
loud, he'll show up.
I mean, the crowd, a couple of people like James start doing it.
Yeah.
Hey, Mina, music would be great right
Anybody
is
not
he
screaming?
upstairs? Why don't we just go walk and get him?
I mean, we don't know where he is.
And then the crowd starts
Just yelling in the
picking it up
fucking
and-
in the tavern. Why don't we just walk around and
Can
look
I-
for the guy?
Can I can I
Seems
do
like a really weird
constitution-
request, Cadence.
Yes.
Can I do like a constant saving throw or something where I can just like yell as loud as I can?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Thaumaturgy works too.
I don't have that.
Yeah,
That's a 10. I mean, average yell.
Yeah, you don't feel pain, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's going on for like a minute or two, and over time, a door flies open. Okay, look, I understand.
Hey,
Fine.
Sit. Play.
Yeah,
I need
I'm
to talk
gonna
to
run
Romano.
and I'm gonna start pulling him towards the piano, and I'm gonna be like, "Get your ass over here! You need to sit down.
Okay,
you need
okay,
to play."
okay. I'll play.
Sorry, Minor. I feel like we could have walked and found you, but apparently
I
yelling
probably
is the
wouldn't
way
have
to,
been able to be honest.
it's the way to
this
summon
is-
you.
Okay, well, thanks for warming it up for me.
Hey, if you're not better than Romano, I'm gonna laugh.
Probably.
I was gonna play a song for your mom next, but hey, now you can.
She is single.
Oh, not like that.
Oh.
We'll get to that. I'll keep that on my mind.
Immediately forgets it.
Cadence.
And she like sheepishly nods at him and gets ready to play music for a bit.
If you all wouldn't mind stepping off the stage for just a moment.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's gonna be for more than a moment. Yeah.
Fine.
Good luck, mate.
And he like cracks his fingers.
Ugh. He breaks his fingers.
Thank you.
He can't play anymore.
No.
No, sounds all right. Not as good as Romano, but
Yeah.
I grab Ormano and Salty's hands and I rush us all towards Major.
you grab my finger.
What is it?
I saw an ill omen.
Shh. My son's playing. Hold on.
Major,
What?
Your
Please,
son-
what's great is look.
I would
Yeah,
argue that Romano's better.
I'm gonna-
yes,
Yeah, he's doing
but
a good job.
I'm gonna
He's
get
fine.
up in front of her face.
Your son is a perfect player, and this is wonderful, but you can listen to him play at any time. But if you don't listen to me right now, he could die, and everybody here might die. So you listen to me, goddammit.
Intimidation roll.
ooh,
22.
What the hells?
21.
Ooh.
Okay, you seem serious. As much as I want to praise my son for his performance. I
Oh
will
yes,
wait
he's
for a
very
moment.
good.
I'm gonna move over towards Charlotte again.
Hmm?
Is there any way that you can show them also what you showed me?
One of you, yes, but outside of that, no. Why?
Maybe.
Tell us what you saw.
Could you give them the armor as well?
I explained it to Salty, but it's really hard to explain. There was a lot of moving parts, literally.
I'd say show it to Major.
Yeah, can you show it to Major? I hand Major fish.
Okay.
Think about Rock.
And they go off to the door. Some time goes by and
What's going on, Zerto?
Major jolts for a second.
Yeah, I'll explain it to the best of my ability to Ormano.
I'm not following.
I barely did. The wind runner has Rock inside of it. It ate him, and it's on its way here, but it's using him as like body parts.
I need all of you right now to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
You still have the book, don't you, Zerda?
Yep, it's in my shirt. 15.
Not bad.
Dex save?
Mm-hmm.
Could be better. That's an 8.
Could be better,
Hold on,
yeah.
I have to roll a lot here. Give me a second.
Oh, it doesn't sound good.
Salty just gets fucking smashed. God, I was gonna take your book and use it to find
Tintin?
Tintin, yeah.
I didn't even think about it.
You get time to be
So-
sad about not getting to play anymore.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I was also being sad. What did you roll, Zerda?
I got a 15.
Okay. Salty.
8.
Ormano.
16.
So there's a loud rush of wind across the entire building. And it kind of accompanies the music well. It sounds like woodwind instruments blowing across. But as time passes over the next couple of seconds, and you notice over from the door that Major was at, she's rushing over to you guys, getting ready to pull out her weapon. Not at you, but to signal. In that same moment as the song ends, shearing legs come through the entire building, raising the entire ground, and everybody, audience included, except for Ormano and Major, are pierced. As some 50 legs roll through here, this huge monstrosity minces everybody in this vicinity. As I need to roll damage.
Well, talking about death, you got a lot of it here.
Time to write down every one of their names.
You don't know. You know, like Cadence and James and Charlotte.
Yeah.
Minor.
I need everybody who failed take 14 piercing damage.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
That failed for 14?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oof. Doesn't feel great.
I thought I had. I guess I don't. No, I don't. Okay.
The music doesn't pick back up again.
Ooh, that's
Understandable.
sad.
Understandable.
As those of you looking
Understandable. Have a good
around
day.
see that the majority of commoner that are sitting around have just been eviscerated by the legs. Some getting hit by multiple, some not. And you look on stage as Cadence is on the ground after one of these legs has pinned her to the floor. To the right, the piano has snapped and exploded,
Oh!
Gotta
and
attach
also
that
pierced
thing.
by a leg through the chest. Minor.
Oh no.
He's limp and bleeding profusely. I rolled for major NPCs a nat 20 on major, 2 nat 1s
God.
for Cadence and minor, and for the audience a different number.
I
which
assume we're in
mention.
initiative, so I can't do anything right now.
Roll for initiative.
Okay.
God. Oh, that feels so. Oh my God, my rolls. All right, Salty. I imagine I just have a fucking thing in my stomach right now. That's fine.
Most of you, since you all were kind of near the door, it rolled through.
and it's kind of stopping near the stage. So you're not pierced right now, but you've been threaded by these legs. They're extremely thin, and it's just this white metal with these coiled contraptions around them of a similar metallurgy as the crabs that you fought before.
Love it.
Initiative. Let me... Okay. Let's do it.
Got a 12.
Zerda. 12. Romano.
15.
Salty.
4.
Oh.
Yep.
And I actually need to add Major, so hold on.
Feels bad. I should have waited to use my cloak, or my garb, but that is
Garb.
A-okay, I guess.
So again, one more time, we got a 12. Romano, what'd you get?
15.
15. Salty got a 4. Okay. First up, we have Ormano. Give me a perception check.
Sure.
How
19.
bad is the piano broken?
8. What'd you say?
19.
19. You look around as there does not seem to be a single person in the audience that is moving or making a sound. You peer onto the stage and Cadence seems to be moving a bit, but in combination with the piano bursting, all that tons and tons of tension and torque on those strings and the leg that's currently going through his abdomen, Minor does not seem okay. Major's already standing.
You said Cadence seems to be...
She's moving. She doesn't seem completely out.
So not like on death's door.
No.
Okay.
Major is up.
How far is the stage for me?
It's about 20 feet away.
Okay. I will just immediately seeing this toss off my box onto the ground behind me and just start yelling and repeating to myself, not today, not anymore, not anymore, not anymore. And just move through and jump up to them. I will cast Cure Wounds on Cadence. So D8 on her. Ooh, that's good. 10 HP for her. No.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 HP for her. And then I'll I guess you can say how you would rule this. Would I be able to then like pull Minor off of the like being impaled?
You would have to push the leg up to have any room for him to slide out of it.
Okay. So
and the entire thing is a blade.
Currently, or would you say I do the next turn?
Next turn, you'd have to prep because it's in there. You
then
can get
I
your
will
hands on it
just,
if you'd like.
for now, just bonus action, Spare the Dying on him.
Okay, it works.
Just and so I got my hand on her, and then point in his direction. Say,
Come on, kill him for keep him here for a little bit longer.
that'll be my turn.
So your spell finds traction, and he seems to have stabilized. It's kind of a miracle as it's going through what would appear to be either his lungs or his heart, but you're holding him there with the might of Kelemvor. And next up, it's actually going to be Major. She sees, her son on stage and immediately rushes there to go cleave the leg so she can free him. How much damage? Good old 23 damage. All right.
Nice.
She slashes through the top above where Minor is and cleaves the leg as it falls to the ground. It seems easy enough to slash through, but she does have a slab of a greatsword on her back. That'll be her turn there as Ormano. You can use your reaction if you want to catch him and ready it, but otherwise it'll fall to the ground. Easy enough. Next up.
And I'll look at her and just kind of shout out,
I got him. Figure out what this thing is.
Next up, it's the, whatever this is. It's going to... Ormano, you should be fine from where you are because the leg is gone. I need Cadence again, and Major are going to do a dex saving throw.
Oh no.
They both saved, so they're going to take half damage.
Should I have taken half damage from that last thing?
You saved, so yeah. Yeah, my apologies there.
I think 7.
Okay. Okay, so they take 13 halved. Next up, Zerda.
So, can I see James and Charlotte?
Yes, Charlotte's still by her door. James is by the bar.
Okay, are they, like, down?
Both of them are down, yes.
Okay. Who's closer to me, James or Charlotte?
Charlotte, to your
Charlotte.
left.
Okay, I'm going to go to Charlotte, and I'm going to lay on hands her for 1, just to see if I can pop her up.
Okay.
And then if
How
she
much health?
gets up, just 1 health.
Okay.
Because I'm doing my lay on hands.
She seemed okay before, so she was moving and breathing. You added a bit of health to her.
Okay, but she doesn't, like, get up?
Not yet. Not
Okay.
on this. She's currently prone.
Okay. Is she, like, passed out or awake?
She's awake.
Okay, I'm gonna tell her,
You need to go get James. You need to get out as many people as you can.
and
Okay. I'll do my best.
I don't really have anything else, so as a bonus action, I'm going to take the disengage action.
Okay.
So that I don't remember what that does, but it's gonna be good. So I just basically wanted to tell Charlotte, like, hey, get people out of here.
Yeah, she heard you.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Next up, if you do anything else, Salty, you're next.
All right. Does this thing look like it has like an opening or a hatch on it?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Come on, dice. 18.
There is a pod at the leftmost side. The entire roof has been shaved off on the leftmost side. There's a polygon-esque shaped awkward formation of metal patchwork together there, and there does seem to be an opening in it.
Okay. All right. Yank this thing out of me. He's like, all right, pump myself up. All right.
Half
come
your
on.
movement to get up because you were prone.
Oh, I was prone?
Mhm.
Okay. That's fine. I'm going to take out my necklace. It's the silver necklace with 3 flowers on it. Give it a kiss. Put it next to my heart. Put it back in my shirt. I'm going to so have my movement to get up. I'm going to, so that's 15 feet. It's about 20 feet away.
Mhm.
I'm going to bonus action, just pump myself up, grab some literal dirt off the ground, put it in my wound, get some temp HP. That's going to be...
I thought you were just flavoring, but that's actual flavor for an ability. Love
Yes, yeah. That's going to be 3, 6, 9 temp HP. And I'm going to use my dash action to go over and climb on top of it. I do have a climb speed, just so I can either look into the hole or get out of the way of these legs.
Yeah, being on
But
it itself, there would be no legs if you got there, so you're safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on top of it and then prepare to breach into it on my next turn.
Okay. Next up, you have Charlotte. So she's going to get up and try to round as many people as she can. She casts something on her door and grabs one person and ends her turn there. But it looks like she's going to be tossing people through the door itself. Okay. Not the main door, but her fancy one.
Her fancy door, yeah.
Go into my pit of despair.
No! I would probably better than what's happening now.
Yeah, it definitely is. So next up, James as well. James doesn't move.
Cool. Love it. Love that for James.
The rest of the crowd at this point, there are some people here and there that twitch, but nobody's able to move outside of the ones that are being grabbed by Charlotte. She doesn't check if they're alive. She's just grabbing them and
Grabbing
throwing
people
them.
and throwing them. Yeah. Yep.
Cadence. She's impaled right now.
Yeah.
And is awake and tries to get up, but can't. Effectively, she's grappled by being pierced by this thing. She's going to try to do a swing at it with one of her swords at her hip. She rolls. It just bounces off of this metal right now. It seems light, but incredibly sturdy. And then she kind of lets her arm go, and her arm flops to the ground. Back up to the top of the initiative is Major.
Excuse me, Major?
Oh, sorry. Romano.
That's what I thought. Cutting in line.
Stand down. Hey, man, she will transcend the fourth wall and initiative to save her kid.
Does he look like he's dying? Like bleeding out?
Yes.
Okay. I will pull out the leg that's impaling him. Does blood like start gushing out of it?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Ooh, no. Yeah, okay, so I will cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
So another D8. That's not as good as hers. 6 points of healing. And I'll be shouting,
Fuck your gates, Kellenborg, just give him some more time.
and I'll start kind of trying to pull them out of the way of this thing. I'll pull him like out of the where the
easy
legs
enough.
are.
Another 10 feet, you'd be able to do that.
Okay. Can I then, looking back over the carnage, can I see James from this distance?
You do. He's at the bar right now on top
How
of it.
far would you say
sprawled
that
over
is?
It's about 15 feet.
Okay.
And you did just move a body, so that would have been 10 feet at 20.
Sure. Yeah. I don't need to move.
Okay. You can see.
Just how far. So seeing him, and then because of my abilities, I will just point at him as well, and bonus action spare the dying on him. So knock him down to I guess just make him stable. He's still unconscious. Way back there, and then I will pull out my small dagger and just start moving closer to where Cadence is, planning to, for the next turn, to maybe try to saw through this thing to get it off of her. And I'll look to Major and say,
If you can get me some time, we can get this thing out of here a little bit. I can try to bring people back. I need
Is my boy
time.
okay?
He'll live, but we gotta save everybody else too, so just give me some
I
time.
needed to hear. It's okay.
I'll be my
All
turn.
right. Next up, okay, I believe it was Major next.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, things got messed up over there. Okay, Major is going to, let's see. She's just going to try, I mean, she sees what you're doing. She knows what you told her, but she's just going to try to cleave Cadence out of there as well.
Probably works better than my dagger.
Yeah, I'd say so. Massive broadsword.
Yeah.
So she tries to cleave through it, but this time the trueness of her weapon isn't falling a straight cleave, and it's a little bit tilted, and it slaps up against it on the side of her weapon and doesn't cut through. Okay, next up, in reaction to this weapon and its legs being broken off, you feel a whirring from Salty where you are right now. There's a vibration going on.
Something's happening. Get ready.
And the legs shake as well. Nothing happens in particular, though. It seems to be readying up.
It readied something.
Yeah, just charging up.
Keep on your toes.
I am going to, still standing near Charlotte in the door while trying to usher anybody who is conscious through.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna, my pupils retract sharply, and I'm going to guiding bolt at the leg that's pinning
Cadence. Okay.
Cadence, yeah. I'm about to call her Gertrude. That's not even close.
Gertrude. Maybe in another life. Second life.
Ooh, that was a journey, but that was so bad. I got an 8.
Not quite. It's gonna blow.
Oh, I
past
couldn't
it.
have even done that. I didn't have spell slots.
Oh, all right. What do you instead?
Can I get to the leg by running at it?
Yeah, it's about 15 feet away from
Then
you.
I'm gonna run at it and I'm gonna hit it with my battle axe.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Do it now.
Better. 14.
14. That will hit. Roll damage.
Okay. I didn't think it would. I was worried. Fucking 1. No, this is 7. Okay. 9 damage.
So you begin to cleave through it, and just before your weapon can go all the way, it catches on the last strand. Give me a perception check.
As I punch my microphone. God.
It cut it out on Discord.
Okay, good. Perception?
Mhm.
16.
Okay, Ormano, you didn't notice this before whenever Major cleaved through, but Zerda, what you're seeing now, and only you, as your battle axe goes into it, there's blood dripping from within the blade, and it looks like there's a piece of bone as blood is dripping out. And you're currently caught just after the bone.
It's almost like there's someone is operating with their actual leg, maybe?
There seems to be some sort of organic side to this.
They're being stretched out.
Mm-hmm.
And they're being turned into these things.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I just start screaming about how there's blood and bone inside this thing, and that is fucked up.
Next up, Salty.
All right. I'm going to... You all try to get everyone to safety, distract it, do whatever you can. I'm going to try to take out the captain of this thing, because it's a machine. It looks like it has to have something operating it. I'm going to go into the entrance, poke my head in first. I'm not just going to just fly in there, but I'm going to look in there, see what I see.
So it's currently dim light within here.
I do have dark vision.
Yes, it's a space of about a 10-foot cube.
Okay.
But, D&D
Yeah.
world, so
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
sphere or so. You see whatever Zerda tried to describe to you. It seems similar to that. But on the ground, you see at the feet the small figure of Tintin trying to pull this person's leg from out of the machine and not having any luck.
Okay, it's just those two.
Do you do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in very quickly. Just Tintin, real quick. What's happening?
She looks
What
at
is
you
this?
immediately, tears in her face, and she just goes,
I am quiet. Can I do a perception check to see if there's anything else that doesn't seem right about why I would need to be quiet?
Start doing sign language to each other.
give me
Yeah.
an intelligence check.
Well, I'm good at that. That's a 0. That's a nat 1, -1.
You're in action
You
mode,
can't
man.
think of anything what it would
Yeah.
be. That was what I wanted you to do, but feel free to do a roll for what you're trying to discern as well.
So the figure is tied up into it's
What you see right now
yeah.
is the figure of somebody whose legs are just braced down. You can see them perfectly fine. There's a torso and then arms up to the bicep that are just inside of a contraption. And then the face of somebody.
Can I tell? Is it Brock? Does it look, or is the face
Brock?
obscured?
It's kind of obscured, but you would assume, most likely. Oh, not that one.
I'm going to look at her. She's crying.
Yes.
I'm going to look at Brock.
What the hell? Ryan, cut those songs out and post. I'm sorry.
I
In this part.
God, okay, I'm okay. Salty's gonna take out a dagger and stab Brock in the heart to stop the machine. That's what he thinks is happening, and that's what he's gonna do to save everyone else.
Roll to attack.
Yep. I get 2 attacks. Well, will probably hit. That's a 25.
Yeah. You find purchase where you're looking.
Yep.
How hard is it?
I can feel stress poops.
9 damage.
Okay. Constitution.
I don't think
Okay. You stab straight into it, and you don't. This blood spews out. This person seems to be alive from the way their body physically reacts. They don't scream.
Okay.
As you get close, you notice the mouth is sewn shut. And the eyes have been popped out.
Taken out.
He still seems alive.
Okay, does this machine feel like it's...
You still feel the whirring of the machine.
I'm going to then... I guess if that didn't work, I'm going to take my dagger and try and cut off, let's say, an arm.
Okay, go for it.
See if that stops some attacks or something.
And Tintin's
that's
like
a 14.
freaking out next to him.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know what Tintin's doing. 14.
That'll hit.
All right. 5 damage.
You don't cut through, you just begin to pierce
Yeah.
as the person in here shakes in pain.
Oh, yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay.
I'm trying to stop this thing. Yep, that's it.
So next up will be Charlotte bringing people out. And then afterwards, as she continues to do that, getting 1 or 2 people. James, he's stabilized and awake thanks to the healing from Ormano.
He wouldn't be awake. He's just unconscious.
Not awake. So his breathing returns and he seems okay. Next up, a few people in the crowds. From what seems left, there's 1 or 2 people that start to get up on their own, ready for Charlotte to take them out. Not a single other person. About 75% of the crowd moves at all. And then Cadence, still impaled, is going to try to get the rest of your axe through by hitting her sword on the back of your weapon. She rolled a nat 20.
Is
helps
Cadence
you
still
push
impaled?
through the rest of it.
Too?
Cadence has been impaled, yes. They're trying to currently break her out. Zerda's axe, with the force of the sword of Cadence, pushes through the rest of it. And Zerda, you can use your reaction to try to catch the blade or just let it fall.
the blade of the person who just like
The leg of the machine that is impaled
Oh.
into Cadence.
Yeah, I want to keep it like so that she doesn't bleed out.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that and grab her and try to figure it out. This entire thing is a blade. The legs of her.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And then after Cadence, at initiative count 20, Salty, from above Rock, there's a pipe. And from out of them, around 10 of those little crabs that you saw from before begin to spew in sort of a swarm of them. They seem to act together, though.
Okay. I was about to say 10 individual things against me.
Yeah.
Let's go.
2 is not going to hit, though, is it?
Definitely not.
Okay, they try to collectively scrape and scratch towards you, the entire front side of your body. You assume due to the sound that you made earlier, they began to target you. Back up to the top, Ormano.
Nice hinting, Braxton.
So I got minor stabilized fine in front of me. I guess I healed up. Major's cleaving through some stuff. They're cleaving through stuff over there. Salty ran in. Does Cadence look pretty nasty?
She seems
again?
awake.
Healing you.
I'm healing you twice, Cadence. Come on.
She's very bloody. Okay.
So I'll run over to her, and gives her the like a kind of like an I got this look, and try to pull the thing out of her like I did with what's his face.
Okay. It cuts a bit as it comes out.
Okay.
She's still awake.
Sure. So once it's out, I will cast Cure Wounds on her again.
Okay.
Okay, not great again. 5 this time, 5 HP back to her, so hopefully stopping the bleeding.
Yeah, it seems to be staunched.
I'll look back at Serta, say,
Get in there and help Salty. We gotta stop this thing so I can help all these people.
and then I'll
That
start
was my
pulling
plan.
her out of the way from this creature, this gigantic thing, and as a bonus action, I will, I don't know exactly how to flavor this, but I'll pull within myself. I'll view, I'll shout out,
Ortilia, come on. I'm finding you soon.
and I will use my bonus action to use my channel divinity to fuel my spells and gain a spell slot back with my harness divine power.
There we go.
So
All right.
as I'm pulling Cadence out of the way,
Anything else? Any movement?
I'll just pull her as far as I can away from this thing.
Okay. Yeah, its range seems to be about 10 feet within this, below it right now. Next up, it's going to be Major. So currently, the only people that were impaled and prevented from getting out have been freed. Her kid has been left alone. She's gonna go run to him and be over his body and pick him up and try to run out of the door that Charlotte has made.
That's fair.
So she gets about halfway there. Okay, so it's the big boy.
Yep.
Up next. The whirring continues and begins to go a bit faster. And it begins to spin. Ormano, you're out of it. Cadence is gone because you got her out as well. Zerda, you're still there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're the only one. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I'll do that. You're so good. You know, listen. No.
No save? I need you to take... It's not too bad.
The exact opposite of a save.
A nat 1?
Uh-huh. It got real bad, Braxton.
So, despite there being a leg cut out from the spot that you're in, it adjusts with a crack. And the blades begin to scratch you for 13 damage. And you're also impaled.
Okay.
So now you are currently, I guess it's restrained in this case.
I will say that if I had 30 hit points, I would be at full. But I am at 4. Because my full is 34, so, you know.
You have 4 health?
I have 4 health.
Okay, I thought it meant you had 4 health when you got
No.
hit.
I am at 4 right now, so things can go real bad real quick.
It's fine. It's fine.
Fine.
I have
fine.
no spell slots.
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Salty? Your response
All right,
to hearing this whirring, these
I
monsters coming out?
Yeah, I'm going to place myself because this guy can wait. We have an active threat in front of me. I'm going to step between Tintin and this mob of crabheads, and I'm going to take my attacks.
All right.
Gonna stab into it with a spear first. You harpoon, trident. Changes the name every time. 23.
That will hit.
All right. 7 damage on that one.
Okay.
And I'm going to take 2 more attacks. Bonus action.
And every time you punch, you're entirely destroying a few of these from the
for the impact.
the mass.
I'm gonna roll 2 more attacks here with the 1-2 punch. Well, that would have been cool. That's a 25 and a 8.
The 25 will hit, the 8 will not.
Yep. 9 damage.
Okay. So you've punched these, and they don't seem as well put together as the ones you fought previously.
Mm-hmm.
There only seems to be about 8 or so of them left, kind of standing on top of each other, scrambling to scratch you, which is like 20% of them left. It doesn't look too great.
Yeah, just stab and then just do a knee. Just do a knee to him and just make sure I'm between I don't know what that fucking body. I'm gonna be between the crab heads and the body if I can with Tintin.
Yeah, you can definitely position that way.
Okay. That is
so next up will be the villagers. Charlotte continues to help bringing people out. She looks mortified when she sees Minor cross paths because he's got like piano keys lodged in his face, strings that have lacerated him.
That's not a good look.
James as well still seems stable on the bar over there. Nothing is currently attacking him. The crowd is dead. Oh no. And then Cadence, you guys pulled it out, correct?
Yeah.
I believe you pulled it out.
I pulled it out of her.
She gets back up onto her feet. Doing all right. Thank you for spending so much time on me. Did you see what happened to Minor or anybody?
Yeah, he'll be fine. Be careful. It's still attacking.
Okay.
Maybe stay back here.
No, I can help. And she looks around, trying to find anybody that's still harmed, but everybody's kind of been brought out.
Mm-hmm.
She sees Charlotte going over into the door, and I think the people that are on the other side, and runs over there to maybe go help in that manner. So she leaves the area. Okay.
So it's just us 3 now.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I know there's a very tense, crazy combat going on, but let's just take a brief reprieve and talk about some fun socials. I'm Ryan. You might recognize me as the voice that you probably just heard as Ormano. And I'm here to talk to you about some social media stuff, get you up to date on everything that's going on with the Dungeon Chronicles. So if you want to message us, talk to us, and be more involved with the podcast and the live play, then please head over to our Twitter or Instagram at Dungeon Crawl Pod. We're getting more active and posting on those every so often, as well as hanging on our Discord a lot more, having conversations, asking questions back and forth with you guys, the viewers, the listeners. It's a lot of fun. If you really want to get involved with us, then please head over to our link tree. That'll have a Discord link. Should all be in the description. Now, if you want to go crazy, have a lot of things to say, then please give us an email, thedungeoncrawlpod@gmail.com. I know everything I just said had something to do with Dungeon Crawl, not Dungeon Chronicles. Well, why is that, Ryan? Well, let me tell you. Braxton and I, who's the DM for the Dungeon Chronicles, have another podcast called The Dungeon Crawl. Our last 2 episodes were on creating and starting a Dungeons & Dragons adventure if you want to write your own, as well as then, once you have that adventure, how to make combat interesting, fun, and smooth for your players to work through. Great podcast. I think we did a fantastic job. I mean, I have to think that, but trust me. You can find those on all your podcasting platforms where you're listening to this podcast currently. Just type in The Dungeon Crawl or head over to our YouTube channel, which is also going to be a link tree in the description below, where you can find all the videos and content also related to the Dungeon Chronicles, so you can get the best of both worlds. Now, specifically on the Dungeon Chronicles, we do stream this live every other Monday around 5:30 or 6 p.m. CST. Our next stream is going to be on June 14th. You can find it live at twitch.tv/Dungeon Crawl Network. Now, finally, please go rate us 5 stars on iTunes, Apple Podcasts. It really helps us out, boosts up the numbers, allow more people to check us out and give us a listen. Now, without further ado, hopefully I went through that quick enough for you to write it down, jot it down, but still not lose the intensity of the combat. Let's get back into it. Thanks for listening.
Back up to the top.
Major,
It's the
in there?
Major,
Major and Minor went into the room as well.
You bastard, Major. What are you doing? I hate her even more now.
Went to go get her son.
The son's fine. I'm gonna give her a word.
Yeah, a little bit of hypocrisy going on. Ormano, it's not your turn yet. Back on the top of the initiative, we're gonna go with the crabs that spawned.
Crab spawn.
More shoot out from the top.
Oh god.
And kind of rejuvenate this thing up to about half the amount that was there before.
Oh, that's not bad.
They're going to try to hit you with their claws.
As long as they're hitting me and not Tintin, then I am
8.
misses.
As they're reforming, they're wobbling over, and it's like a wall of razor blades just try to shear in front of you to take off the entire front half of your body, but they don't hit as you just shuffle out of the way.
Close to, I already got a shave.
They're going to try. Actually, nope, they stay on you.
All right,
because that is how they work.
Yep.
Next up, Ormano.
Okay. And by into the room, you mean like into like her special room? So like gone there, like
into her door. Yes.
Like gone.
Special room.
So I will, seeing Cadence head the direction, I will turn and run up to Zerda.
Man, otherwise.
And I'll put my hands on her and cast Cure Wounds on her.
Mm-hmm.
My spell.
I appreciate it.
We gotta stop this thing quick.
Yeah, this was not a part of my plan.
Ooh,
I
that's good.
promise.
I'm trying to.
It's full house. So 10 health back to you. And then
Hell yeah. Just 20 more and I'm at full.
And then I will just try to use my action. I'm running out of bonuses.
This stress ball is getting it tonight.
I have to do my action to help her. So I'm just going to step back a little bit. Yeah, I'll just stand there. I can't do anything to help her get out because I did my action, but just I'll act like, have my hand there ready to try to help her pull the thing down. Obviously, I can't actually help her, but, just to help without helping.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's this machine's turn, and Salty, from your point of view, as it begins charging again, you hear the crunching and stretching of bones.
Yeah, I gotta put this guy out of his fucking misery. There's no way we're saving him.
But this time, it's a different tone to this, and it seems deeper and louder.
Okay.
That's going to be its turn. Next up is Zerda.
God, Ormano out here really acting like a battlefield medic.
Yeah.
Before I do this, when I got this staff of rampant growth, does it still do the charges reset to a new attunement? Or it's not attuned, actually, is it?
I don't think
It's not.
It's not attuned.
It's an artifact.
Okay.
So let me jump to you real quick and just double check, because I read the description for that.
Yeah.
You're scaring me.
You made this item, Braxton.
I did. My items are dumb.
You can tell me whether I can use it or not, but I don't know if the elf lady used it. That's why I don't know if I can use it, because I'm a new user.
You did use it.
The rampant
Used it
growth?
once.
Yeah, that's what caused everything to go chaotic in there.
Oh, I thought that was just a reaction to me trying to wield it.
You did use it. So currently you cannot.
Then
It's in the writing.
Okay. Then I'll do.
You get a forest. You get a forest.
God.
I don't know how the commune with nature spell works. Or commune, not commune. That's something else.
Oh, a commune of nature, you say?
Hold
That's
on,
some
I'm
full
looking
core
it up.
for you right there.
Hey, thanks.
I'm looking it up right now.
How far is it, Braxton, from where I am with Zerda to inside where Salty is?
So it would be about 30 feet up.
Shit.
And then 20 feet to the left. Or no, 15, because you're even closer now.
God, I
Okay,
want
so
these
not
things
that
to
So
bad.
it'll take me at
hit
least
I want
2
my
turns
moxie
to get
points
there then.
back.
Touch me.
Okay.
Ormano hurt me.
So, what I want to do is grab Fish and put him on the leg so he can run inside to Salty. I'm gonna tell him like go inside and help Salty.
Oh, no.
Do you have his stat block? Can you do a dexterity or acrobatics?
He's a rat. It's just a rat. I don't think I
rat.
have.
Yeah, just roll it with. Every time he does a roll, it's with advantage. I'm gonna hate that later, but every time he does a roll, it's with advantage.
I mean, I can.
No bonuses.
I can get a pet on here.
Yeah, you could.
Like either giant rat stats or regular rat stats.
Yeah.
He's not a
Regular
giant
rat
rat.
stats
He's just
exist.
a regular rat.
Oh, poor little guy's got 1 HP if he's a regular rat.
Tiny beast. Here we go. Creature added.
I'm out of cure wounds, so I can't
Okay.
bring
He
pure
needs to
fish
do a
back.
what? A strength?
Acrobatics, dexterity, or anything like that.
Okay,
He's
so
dancing on a tightrope.
it doesn't have that. It would just be strength, or like it has the base.
Yeah, just do dex.
Cool. Dex is better than strength.
It's a rat, I would hope so.
18.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. He dances on the blade, and I mean, there's not much place to stand on it without it slashing into you, but he manages to crawl across. How much movement does he have?
20 feet.
He can't get all. He can climb up to it, so he's currently on the horizontal part
That's
of this.
fine, as long as he's on his way to Salty.
Squeaks at you in acknowledgement.
Great. So there's that. There's that. There's not a lot I can do. I got a stick from the weird guy in the tan cloak. I don't know what it does. If anything.
You did not take a short rest. Never mind.
I did not take a short rest. So Zerda, just thinking that it's a stick, is gonna try and shove that like into any joint in front of her if there is one, or just kind of like tink tink, like try to.
Yeah, give me an attack roll.
Sure.
God, it's just disintegrates the whole fucking thing.
That was the key to the fight the whole time.
What do I add with it?
Just like an unarmed strike.
Cool.
Unarmed striking.
17.
Yeah, that'll hit. It seems to break and like a twig.
Yeah.
Um,
As it is. Yeah.
and a bit of like magical puff comes out of it because it was a spellcasting focus, but that's all that happens.
Okay, cool. Well, that happens. And then I'm just gonna kind of, chill.
Okay.
There's
Chill
not
with
a
this
lot
thing
I
in
can
you.
do from
And
here.
you're still impaled, right?
I am impaled.
Sure.
Yeah. Salty.
Is there any way I can get
I'm
out?
gonna.
If you use
look
your
back
action to strength contest it.
Did I use my action to get rid of fish?
Between fish and the twig thing, I would say fish was just an interact because you just
that would have been a
let
lot.
fish go.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
I'll marinate.
I'm gonna look at the Tower of Spiders. Look at Brock. Look at the Tower of Spiders again. Look at Brock. Take out my trident. Stab Brock.
Is it Rock or Brock? I gotta know.
It is rock.
Okay.
Rock. Okay, sorry, Rock. I will stab Rock. We can't. 18.
18 will hit.
All right. Come on, damage. Don't fuck me. 8 damage.
Okay.
I want these fucking things to hit me. I will bonus action attack with my fist. 23.
Wait a minute.
You're hitting them or Rock?
Hold on.
Hitting Rock.
Before that happens.
Yeah.
Cleaving him in the face.
Before that happens,
All right.
wait, what?
What?
So after that hit, roll another 2d10 for me.
Oh. I will gladly roll 2d10 for
Don't
you.
mind if he
good
does.
sir. Don't mind if I do. Take me to the candy shop, why don't you, Braxton? Oh, that's 12 on the 9 and a 3.
So you begin to do a bit more damage as you start to work through rock here. I mean, this is the core of the machine.
Yeah, 23 to hit is on the second hit.
The other guys, yes, that hits.
Oh no, the Brock.
On rock again?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Just punching him.
Do I need
Roll
to
the 2d10 again
All right.
as well, in addition to your core damage.
Not nearly as great as last time. 3, 8, 12 in
Still
total.
pretty good.
Okay. So at this point, the body is looking like minced meat. I mean, you would assume everything else of it does, but where you're doing it just looks on its
Hey,
last leg.
I'm trying to fucking free this guy from his torment. That's my turn.
Okay. Next up, the group of villagers and whatnot. They're all in the other room, so we're back up to the top of the initiative. Up to the mass, the mound of these crab things. They're going to try to hit you.
Come on,
again.
I want you to hit me. Hit me. Come on, I want you to do it.
All right, Joker.
Every time you speak, they just pinpoint towards you.
That's fine. I'm making as much noise as I can to try and...
18.
That does hit.
Okay.
Hit me, but not
Finally,
too hard.
They get to go. That is 11 slashing damage.
That's not enough! All right.
How much do you need?
Wait, that might be enough. 9... 2... No. 17 is not half of 33.
But wait a minute. Now that they've hit you, they get another attack.
Hey, that's fine with me.
That's another 18.
Yeah, that hits.
17 is half of 33 rounded down.
They did
No,
not.
it's not.
pull very
That's
hard.
rounded. That's rounded up.
That's only 6 slashing damage as they come
Hey,
into
that
your
is
face again.
That is all I need. I'm at 11 HP, but I get my moxie points back because I'm reduced to hit less than hit, less than half. Thank you. And then I get 6 temp HP back because that's my level plus my con.
Well, I will also say that you had a little bit of stubble growing again on your chin, and you like to keep a tight button chop, and they shaved it for you.
Ooh,
Those
thank you
bastards.
very much.
Those bastards. Oh yeah, they wanted that. So they go Ormano.
Okay, trying something spicy. I will, like a good old Green Lantern, pull out my hand with the ring,
I think I understand this.
give it a little bit of a kiss. Sorry, it's on this end. Give it a little bit of a kiss, and pulling out of the thing out of the ring, I will cast Expeditious Retreat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel myself moving fast.
Let's go.
That's a good one.
Like, whoa, this is crazy.
You expend one spell, and you feel the ring's grip kind of, when it casts, it tightens on your finger, and as the spell goes away, it releases.
Oh.
And then I'll.
Oh.
So
The
with
tightness
my
disappears as it releases, huh?
extra movement, so I have 60 feet of movement this turn. I should be able to make it all the way inside to Salty, right?
That is correct.
Okay. So I'll come dashing on inwards, looking dashing as well.
And a trident in this guy, fist in this guy.
Tintin trying to yank the guy out.
Getting a quick lay of the land. I will make it so. How much room is in this chamber?
It's a 10-foot square, basically.
Shit. Okay.
Avert your eyes, Salty. Avert your eye. And 10-10 too.
As a reaction, they can do so.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll don't have a free hand too. I'll just close my eyes.
I'll step forward to where I'm basically right next to this the mass of things, and I go, and the wings will
Shits himself.
furl out because trying to be as loud as possible to make them turn off of him to come to me.
Okay.
Since I have one of those ones, so I understand the concept. So get my wings out, and you can rule this. It does say anything within 10 feet.
Where are you standing? Are you closer to these things than Salty? Salty's 5 feet next to them. How close do you get?
I'm right next to it. I'm standing right next to it.
Okay. That matters.
So it does say anything within 10 feet has to make a charisma saving throw, but which I guess they'd have to. I told them to avert their eyes, but it probably won't help them.
No. It's
All
like an aura, I suppose.
Here's
Alright,
roll bad.
What's the roll?
Charisma saving throw.
Yeah, I rolled bad. 9.
Shit.
He's thinking charisma. They rolled very well. 12.
Oh, that's still less. So, Salty and these things are now frightened of me.
What about Tintin?
Yeah, what about 10-10?
Yeah, well, 10-10.
She's probably more frightened of me, honestly.
So I will let you guys know the literal wording of this is this thing must seek and move to attack the nearest voice.
Okay.
Does fear affect that?
It's up to you.
Are they immune to fear?
Oh, that helps. Yeah, they are.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
there you go.
I'm sorry. So yeah, Salty, you feel very afraid, and let me roll.
I feel afraid. I don't know why.
As I come charging in, though, you just these dark black wings
Tintin rolled
furl out,
17.
skeletalized, and feathers attached to a few of them. They are very gnarled.
Yeah, my
Tintin
eyes are
probably
just
doesn't give a
closed.
fuck. She just saw
Yeah, Tintin
her
rolled a
like
17.
adoptive dad murdered.
Yeah, no, I
kicking.
I close my eyes, but I feel the menacing behind me.
Yeah, you feel his aura. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aura.
Aura.
It's his stand.
But I figured they were probably immune to that, but I did for the damage, hopefully, for the next turn.
Okay. So next up would be Major.
And
Then
that
after that, it
spell
would
does
be,
last for 10 minutes, by the way, so just let me know whenever it's been 10 minutes.
yeah, it'll
Expedition
be a
is
while.
real good.
And next up is this machine. So it's going to enact on the charging that it's been doing for the past 2 turns. This different whirring compared to the typical resolution of the attack that has been happening. Zerda, you feel the blades shift and point directly down, and they begin to start digging at the ground. As it starts going
you
through,
gotta do that.
it's what it does.
I'm on its leg, and it's gonna be like.
I know. Okay, so it begins digging at the ground, and it starts breaking apart the stage as it is now. Zerda, it's your turn.
So I
It's
imagine.
digging with you on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I imagine
God.
that it's like doing this and then going back up for another dig.
Mm-hmm.
When it goes up, I want to try and push myself off.
Give me a strength contest. Not even contest, just a strength check, because it's not really forcibly pushing you on it.
15.
Okay, yeah, you can use the momentum of it going up to give it that extra combination with your force to slide down. But give me a dexterity check to try to get out from underneath it as you roll away before it tries to get you again.
12.
Your collateral. Yeah. It's coming
Okay.
back down, and you just push the side and roll away.
I start to throw up, but then remember I don't have time for that, so I swallow it back down.
Oh god.
Comes out of the hole in your gut.
Yep. It seals it back up. I'm gonna try and get in there with the boys.
Okay. All right. It's that 20 feet up, and then I think it's 20
also
feet up.
Fish is going to run 20 feet.
Fish can get inside. You can get up it after using your action for standing up for being prone, and you're on it, and you can move 10 feet forward. So you're right in front of the hatch.
Okay. Now that I am in front of the hatch, I throw up.
Into the hatch.
Yes.
Beautiful.
That's what I'm scared
Comes out.
of.
Yeah, you hear a goblin barf behind you.
Yes.
Okay. Next up is the commoners out there. They're going to do what they do. I'll roll what I need to. Back up to the top. It's this massive, kind of deteriorating at this point, crabs. Let me roll to try to hit Ormano.
Wait, is Zerda after me?
Oh, sorry, Salty. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I literally have it right in front of here. You're
was
like, I
gonna
saw your face. I was like,
say.
I don't know. I think we did fine. Yeah, Salty, go ahead.
I'm going to just stab into. Now, since I'm not looking at him and I'm faced away,
Disadvantage, most likely.
do I still have disadvantage even though I'm not like looking at him?
Yeah, you need to look at the thing you're hitting.
No, looking at
He's scared of
Ormano.
Ormano. He's
Sorry.
not looking
Yes,
at
I'm
Ormano.
scared. Yeah, if I'm like not looking at Ormano,
Yeah,
He's attacking
no, you're
something
fine.
else.
You're fine.
Okay, gotcha.
Thought you meant you
Gotcha.
weren't looking anywhere.
Yeah, I said him. That's a 15 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. This is with a 2d10, right?
Yes.
This is my spear. 19 damage.
How do you do it?
I think just scared. Just a feeling of immense dread wash over me. I think I just come on, die, you fucking bastard! And take out my trident and stab right into his chest cavity.
Into his gut.
So the moment you do that, there's so much momentum built into the machine that the action that was just happening is still going on, begins to slow down.
Mm-hmm.
But in that moment when he dies, there's this mechanism that slashes through both of his biceps and disconnects his arms. And from there, the blood pools out onto the ground. But you hear within the legs, and anybody that's out there as well, which I don't think any of you are, there's this massive crunching and pulverizing as the legs begin to kind of fall apart while they're digging in. And if you can imagine like some shredder, garbage disposal, or whatever, when you put something in and it gets mangled and destroyed, that's what happening. The legs are crossing over each other, the ground is getting torn, and it kind of sticks itself into it.
Come on, man.
And comes into a halt.
Okay.
Still a monster here.
God.
Does it feel like this whole thing's gonna come crashing down?
Yes.
Okay.
Salty, it's still your turn.
It's still my turn. I'm going to turn around, see Armano, but what the fuck? All
My
right.
eyes are blackened over.
That's just another fucking thing I have to punch. I'm going to attack this no hold bar, attack these guys with disadvantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is a not great 11.
That's going to miss.
Okay. Second attack. Natural 1. Yes.
Yeah, it's a natural 1.
That's a natural 1.
The fear's getting to you. His imposing presence.
At that point, sensing that this is going to like collapse, I am going to pick up Tintin.
Give me a strength contest.
Okay.
She's not
She's
happy with you.
still holding on
I
to
know.
Rock's leg.
I don't care if she's is ability checks and saving throws, or is it just attack rolls?
It's a strength contest.
Well,
Just
with the fear, is it disadvantage on just like basically every check?
You wouldn't be looking at Ormano.
I mean, well, I got a 8, so.
Oh, okay.
Normal. Yeah.
Let me roll for her. She doesn't have the best strength. You do pull her off. She got a -1.
Okay. I just say I'm sorry, and
She won't speak.
jump out of this place. They can get an attack of opportunity if they want on me, but I am getting out of this machine.
Well, actually, no. They rolled a nat 20. They can't attack you.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
They rolled a nat 20, so that's good.
That's good. And I am out. I'm gonna just use my full movement to get out of here.
Okay.
Just running past Ormano, running past this pile of things, see Zerda, and just see Fish, and just do not stay here and jump out.
Okay. Ormano, you're currently one of the only targets left in here for this thing.
Mm-hmm.
As it comes back
Is
to the top of
Zerda
your
not
shield.
in here?
Zerda's
at the
out.
doorway.
She's right outside the doorway.
Okay.
She's gonna try to make an attack against you.
Sure, yeah.
15.
That will not hit.
Okay. They don't hit. They don't get their second action. Okay. Now it's your turn.
Okay. I will bring down my mace upon its form.
Smite this thing, man.
Bow before me.
Ooh, how does a 22 do?
That's gonna hit.
Ooh, a mace. Plus. How much damage does that do? So 8 points. So 5 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 extra points of necrotic damage.
How do you do it?
Just sitting and scattering and going crazy. Then store my mace and start charging out. And if Zerda allows me, I will start picking her up. Just not even thinking about it. I'll just pick her up.
She's mid-barf and you
so I
get
can
her. And,
bonus action dash as well.
Can I use my reaction to whistle for Fish to follow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was about to say,
Okay.
don't kill Fish.
And
I was
as
like,
I'm-
Braxton, if you kill Fish, I swear to God.
As
My
I'm
brain had to think for a second.
picking her up, I say,
Come on, Artelia, let's go.
and I just start running with her.
That's not my name.
And I'll just go 60 feet back into the inn.
Okay. It's only a 20-foot drop. I don't think that's damaging. In my world, it's not damaging. I don't want to know.
I got
30 feet is.
I got flightless wings right now anyway.
Yeah, you're fine. Flightless. Okay.
So I'll just go all the way back into the inn then.
We are now out of initiative.
Does
and
fish
with
follow?
the remainder,
Do we see
fish
fish?
does follow.
Okay, good. If not, I'd
Jumps on top of your box.
Whoa.
With the remainder of the life force within the arms that it has stolen from Rock, it's going to attempt to continue to dig just a bit farther onto the ground. I'm going to do a roll.
do a
Why is
roll.
it one underground?
That's what I'm thinking.
It begins to, as all of you get away from it, dig farther down about 6 feet under.
Okay. Ooh, 6 feet under.
And you can just see the top of it as dirt starts to come over the top of it.
Am I able to, with my expeditious retreat, run back in and try to grab the body of Rock and come back out?
Give me an acrobatics check just to see how swift you can be. You can definitely get there, but if you can manage to pick him up and jump out through it falling.
Yeah.
You
You said acrobatics?
Mm-hmm.
Was he still attached to the machine or no?
No, he was cut out. His
Okay,
legs
gotcha.
are kind of in it, but it's not the most sturdy.
Gotcha. Okay.
Total of 16.
So it takes you a good second, and you've got a rat friend on top of you right now, and Artelia with you too, and you're trying to save.
Like, I mean, I can set her down.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You set them
I just
down,
want to
so they're
go
out
in
there.
because I probably need 2 hands to grab him out anyway.
You do get in there. I need you to do one final strength check to see if you can just pull him
Sure.
out of the chains.
Channel that strength. Channel the workout
I
that
know.
Salty has been.
I know.
Would I be able to help him in any way?
He set you down.
If I
assume.
yes, I left you there.
I mean, yeah, I'll like to grab around one of the legs and just like push. And, like,
I meant
try to-
you're
Yeah,
probably
I'm
on.
Oh, I'm
on
far.
the ground
Okay, never
outside.
mind.
Yeah.
He doesn't want my help.
Oh my god. But that seems good. That's a good looking face.
Can you
Is that a
send
crit?
20?
You see?
Is that a crit?
Ooh, that's a nat 20. It looks
Hey,
like.
baby.
So Ormano, your wings unfurl and do one mighty flap that pulls you backwards. And they're supposed to be flightless, but you feel the force of Kelenvor, your family you don't know, but they help you yank him outside of these chains as you fall backwards. And with your acrobatics check of 16, you manage to land onto your feet.
And I'll run back out with him.
The machine then digs 6 feet under into the ground and buries itself. Combat's over.
I assume he's like gone.
He seems to be very deceased.
Do a quick cursory glance. Is there anybody that is like what we would say is on death's door or like death saving? Like, is anyone still like currently like, slightly breathing in the area
Everybody that is
or like dead?
in the crowd is dead
Okay.
right now, which is about
and I'm
75% of them.
I'm just trying to cover Tintin's eyes as we like run.
She's sobbing,
Yeah.
but she won't speak.
Let's get inside
Yeah,
this.
I'm
Get inside her
gonna-
door.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that everybody is.
I am going
Door.
to, as Ormano has his hands full, I am going to, with one arm, Tintin, the other arm, grab his box and go through the door.
Oh, okay. And Zerda?
I'm gonna make sure that I have fish in hand, and I'm going to sprint for the door.
Okay. You get fish, and you all run through the door, to which you're greeted with the sight of a makeshift camp outside of the gate. You get the sense that this door was attached to the gate of Waymore itself. There's a few tents put up, but people are still currently just building this right now.
A little triage.
Yeah. Everyone seems okay out here.
Oh, so no one's like bleeding out.
I mean, there's people bleeding out, but they're being taken care of
Yeah, they're
by
being
Okay.
Charlotte, who's very measuredly going from person to person, taking down notes on who's injured, who's here. James, who just seems to be trying to cheer up any of the kids or families that have been separated, trying his best to be jovial as he usually is. Cadence, as well as healing alongside Minor. They both are tending to people. Minor using some of his concoctions with his rapier. Some of the people are a little afraid of being stabbed by this, but to your surprise, Minor is up and moving.
I guess my wings at this point probably they last
Die
for
down.
a minute.
And Major's just laying on the ground, arms sprawled out with her weapon in her hand.
That's fine.
And I'll find a place to set Rock down.
I'm gonna go to Tintin and
Still in my arms.
yeah, I'm
Or
gonna
my
make
arm.
sure that she isn't looking towards Rock. And I'm going to hand her fish. And then I'm going to reach down my shirt and pull out her book. And I'm gonna give her her book. And I'm gonna kiss her on the top of the head.
She's still just sobbing, but
Yeah.
you can kind of fold her arms around the things that you give her, and
Yeah.
she'll hold on to them.
Fish gives her little mouse kisses.
She doesn't seem to react too much to it.
Yeah.
What the rest of you do?
I'm just gonna be kneeling over Rock for a second.
He's, in spite of the makeshift victory out here, the sight of him is not pretty. Whatever he went through in just the half a day that you hadn't seen him was not great. It looks like he hasn't eaten in days. His arms have been severed, and from what you can tell, his skin has stretch marks all over him where his arms are. The bone is incredibly thin. His eyes have been gouged out, his mouth has been sewn shut, and his head has been shaved clean.
I'll take my dagger out and cut the sewings on his eyes.
The sewing's on his mouth, I think, right?
Yeah, swinging his mouth, the eyes are just gouged out.
I'll do the ones on his mouth then.
Yeah,
Oh, so he has no eyes at all.
no eyes at
Yeah,
all.
they're gone.
There are ways. There are ways we can fix this. We can fix this.
I am going to find just someone, either James or just set Tintin down with Zerda or whoever that would be the best fit for them. And then
In
just-
terms of what best fit for?
just keeping her either calm, like not hysterical, just because she
Okay.
is crying, but I just don't want her to like do.
Yeah, you can go try to grab
something.
James.
Yeah, if you,
Or-
if you
or
want
Zerda.
James to hold her,
Yeah.
or I can. Either way is fine.
Yeah, I'll. I think she actually really likes Zerda, so I'm gonna at least
Yeah,
salty
I'll
things
take
that he's
her.
gonna hey, can you watch her?
Yeah, I'm gonna take out my my church robes, and I'm gonna put them on the ground, and I'm gonna like lay her down and put her head in my lap, and I'm just going to like pet her hair while she cries.
She shivers a bit.
Braxton, just for the Mr. DM, just for the case of time, I will begin to take out some salt and pull out 2 copper pieces and place them over his eyes.
In the eyes,
Yeah.
Oh God.
in the sockets, yeah.
And put the salt just over him a little bit and kind of sprinkle it. And I will begin casting Gentle Repose as a ritual spell on him.
As I see Ormana doing this, I'm gonna go like stand next to him. There's nothing that we can do. I mean, look at him. I'm not saying this out loud, but I'm like low talking to him.
There are things. There are ways we can fix this. We can fix this.
Here.
No, not
Here.
here. Not here. what I'm doing will prevent him from decaying.
All right, well, you do what you gotta do to process this. I'm going to pat him on the shoulder and leave the triage and go on a walk.
Which direction you go? Away from the gate, you can go east, which is left, and west, which is left. East to the right of the gate, or north, back inside.
I am going to just walk back inside the town and just.
Where's Bardish?
Assess damage and stuff, but mostly just to cool off, think, and just be away from everyone.
Okay.
Have we seen Bardish at all?
Wasn't there, I don't think.
He doesn't seem to be
not
here.
I thought he was coming.
Who's supposed to?
He was supposed to.
So that's done. Braxton, I want to go over to 1010.
Okay.
I'm like singing
unless something
her.
happens in the meantime.
Yeah, I'm singing her the lullaby.
Yeah, you guys both go over to Tintin. As you head off behind you, you hear Minor and Cadence go over to the body of Rock just to attend to him. You go over to Tintin, and she's still crying.
As I see them going, I say,
Don't touch the copper pieces.
and I'll walk to the 1010.
Give me a perception check real quick.
Okay.
They immediately steal them.
I don't think they're hurting on money.
12.
Yeah, Cadence nods, and they both go and begin to tend to him just a bit.
Okay. I'll kneel down next to 1010. And I guess Sarah does as well.
1010. So, we can talk about everything that happened later, but I will tell you that there are ways, there are things out there. I'm still trying to understand and figure out how I can do them myself. But I can keep Rock. I don't know how to say this. Keep him ready for when I am strong enough. And I can try to bring him back. I don't know how it works or how.
While you're speaking, is just shaking her head.
I'll put my hand just very lightly on her shoulder.
I can't even begin to tell you that I know how you feel. But I've been in your shoes. I've sat. Feels like a bad dream now, but every night I lay down, I still see it. I've sat with my wife's body in my arms, just wishing that I had something that I could do to change it. And I'll tell you right now, kid, it doesn't get easier. And it won't.
She opens her mouth, and you notice that she has like scratches on her arms, probably from the crabs. Maybe when she was yelling to try to save Rock before, and she's afraid to speak. But she tests it, and nothing happens. You just need to stop his suffering. Can we just bury him?
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Please? You didn't see what I saw. I stretched him. And stretched him.
Yeah. But yeah, we can do that. We can honor your wishes, Rocks. Are there any particular things that you guys do in the coalition when people die?
There's just a place that they go.
Where's that?
It's like an old folks' home. You don't see them after that.
Nothing we can do here, though, huh?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay. Do you wanna? You wanna come with Zerda and I to do that?
Mm-hmm.
There's a nice graveyard just over here. Some really strong soldiers died in that area, and I feel like he belongs with them.
Yeah, he did a lot.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. Wish we could have known him better, but the dagger that I helped use to save you guys was one that he made. So we'll keep his memory with us at all times. And Zerda got some armor for fish. He's a busy guy.
It's okay. I'll tell you more about him when we
Sure, yeah.
go to the event horizon.
Yeah, no rush. We'll be with you, like we promised.
At least I know what I'm going to ask the Queen for when we get there.
Yeah, we'll get there soon. So you hold on to that. Sarah, do you wanna come with us?
Zerda looks like very far away in her mind, and she's just been singing this lullaby this whole time.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'll take Tintin's hand if she's willing, and we'd slowly start walking over to Rock.
As you guys turn that way, you hear a very loud, "Miner, stop!" And you turn towards him. And he's just pressing.
Oh no.
I'll drop her hand and go running over to him.
Miner.
I'll lean down and very slowly pick up the 2 copper pieces.
Give me one more perception check.
I'm gonna hold on to Tintin so she's
11.
His movements seem ad nauseum. It's repeating. He doesn't listen.
I'll grab him and pull him back from Rock.
You pull him, and there's no resistance. He's just not there.
Come on.
I'll turn the pull into more of a calm hug.
Let's honor the girl's wishes. Let's bury him.
He doesn't respond.
I'll just pat him and then let him go and continue with Tintin and go to pick up Rock's body.
Do you let him go?
I mean, I'll kind of push him back and then start walking.
push him on the ground.
I mean, he falls over.
Yeah.
Cadence, keep an eye on them for us, okay?
She's just shocked.
We got a man to bury.
I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. Miner's dead.
Wait, what?
Oh.
If you look around, he's been bleeding all over this camp. I did what I could to
It's the adrenaline.
No. I healed that bastard a couple times. There's no way.
He's dead.
What the fuck's up with this,
There's nothing
huh?
we can do. I don't know. There's nothing we can do.
What do you mean there's nothing we could have done? I healed the man twice. I healed you twice.
He must have just bled out.
When I heal people, you've seen it. Their wounds close up. The bleeding stops.
Romano, just respect the man in his death, please.
Respect the man in his...
You did what you could. I'm sorry, but he's gone. He's gone. I'm not going to get him back. You're not going to bring that thing back, because it's going to hurt us if it comes back again. It's...
You talking about Rock?
I don't know what you're talking about. Whatever that thing was. Things don't just come back from the dead.
Bullshit. They're out there. You don't talk to kill them for.
I don't pray to any gods.
Neither do I. I know they're out there.
I'll keep looking over his body. I don't know what you're talking about, but...
Yeah, Cadence, you're not making much sense right now. Give yourself a little bit, and we'll talk later.
Okay.
We had a lot of bodies to bury, and we'll figure it out.
Major's passed out over there, by the way. She's exhausted.
Exhausted from what? I gotta talk to her later, too.
She brought almost every single person out.
That's not true at all. I told her to give me time. I told her to give me time. What did she do?
Take a walk.
She took off running.
Leave.
She did what she could, Romana. She did what she could.
Bullshit.
I'll lean down and pick up a rock and start walking to the graveyard.
Cadence, find something to put over Minor.
Okay.
When Major wakes, we don't need her having an emotional breakdown in front of everybody. That's the last thing we need right now.
It won't be good.
So until she wakes up, you're in charge. I'm putting you in charge, and you need to be ready for that.
I'm gonna have to do that soon for my own city, so it's good practice.
We'll put them to rest.
Romano,
I'll pause.
thank you for letting me play with him one more time.
Then I'll finish my step and keep walking.
I'm gonna grab Tintin and continue on. Wrap my priest robes around her.
And that is where we'll end the session.
Okay.
What, you dehydrated or something?
God.
Shut up.
Oh,
I'm not crying, you're crying.
God, man.
If I didn't have to stress poop so bad, I would be crying too.
Oh, man.
I can't speak when I cry, so that's not fun.
Well,
Nah, you're
That's
good.
what people do when they cry.
Good
Some
thing,
people can speak.
Good
I don't know
thing
how they do it.
Salty walked away, man. He would have... Yeah. Good session, Braxton.
I told you, I've been really excited for this one.
Thanks for making me upset.
I didn't kill Fish. At least Fish is still alive.
Yeah,
true.
bro,
yeah,
if you killed
yeah, you
Fish,
didn't
I
kill
would
fish.
leave.
Wow.
I would leave
There's
this
a lot of leeway
podcast
with
if
how that
Fish
was gonna
died.
go.
Oh,
Good job, though.
man.
You stopped it from burying all of you alive.
Yeah.
You all
was-
went in
sure.
there, and I was like,
Yeah.
holy
That's kind
fuck.
of why I didn't want to go in.
Yeah.
All
Holy
right.
fuck.
That's not what
I was saving my last second level spell slot to cast
Yeah.
Prayer of Healing on everybody at the end, but you said they're all dead.
Ooh.
So
Hold on. There's a spell on that I was like, why haven't you used it?
on the ring,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't know what I would use on that.
It's the first one on the list.
What would I cast that on? This gigantic structure, I would not consider that something I could cast that on.
Never know.
All
Wouldn't make any sense to me, but all right.
Fun times.
Fun times. God, the theme of this campaign really went dark in a.
It was supposed to be in the beginning, and I was like, "This is kind of the jumping off point. Yeah. This is."
I love it.
Oh, congrats! You're level 4, by the way.
Woo! Yay! Got some serious ad mech vibes there, man. From Rock.
Yeah, I wanted to get something that was creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
As soon as you were like, you see blood and bone, I was like, the lady with the equations around her face. I was like, everything is coming together now.
It's fun doing a British accent and crying at the same time.
Yeah,
it's hard to.
I've done it. Trust me, I have done it. It is a time.
All right, y'all. Well, do we want to wrap up here?
Yeah.
We should. I got a shit so bad.
So that Jamie can take a shit if you enjoyed this.
I feel like most sessions, Ormano ends angrily. I feel like that's the theme so far. Most sessions, he's pissed off.
He's not the easiest life.
Zerda's just been sad.
All right, so if you want to tell me to stop crying because it's bad, go to @DungeonCrawlPod and you can see clips from our other podcast, The Dungeon Crawl, which you learned about during the mid-roll. If you want to send us an email to thedungeoncrawlpod@gmail.com, as well as our 100th episode is coming up. If you have questions that you want us to answer in a Q&A for our 100th episode.
Q&A, baby.
Toss those down. It'll be for the Dungeon Crawl. Usually it's just me and Ryan, but we might even bring these other two lovely people, Jamie and Kenneth.
Am I invited?
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
If you're
you're lucky.
Wow. What about Salty? Can Salty come?
You?
No.
Salty already came on the podcast. He can't come again.
Whoa.
Salty
Not for a while.
Ryan. Yeah, Ryan, whenever we were on the Dungeon Crawl, the episode that came out this week or last week, when this episode comes out, you mentioned that either Stephen King or Tolkien was crying whenever certain things happened.
Tolkien had the quote,
yeah, writing on their seat, yeah. And I was like, I might do that next session.
Oh.
And then here it happened.
I've cried during many D&D game. I was very, very close, but
then
I just
like player yet.
Dude, I have made myself cry as a player.
I
think I almost cried last session with Kenneth.
But
I've cried. Go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna end the recording for everybody. So thanks for listening, everybody. We'll be back. If you're listening to this, we'll be back on Tuesday. We're back on Tuesday for the next session. So if you're keen to see what's happening, go to twitch.tv. Sorry, Monday. Did I say Tuesday? Twitch.tv/Dungeon Crawl Network. And you can see us live. What's gonna be happening next time. If you miss it, then you can see it on YouTube, on all the other podcasting platforms, and usual days on Thursday in a week. So
you can see my reactions next week to me having seen myself cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, ooh.
See you guys next time.
Nasty deuces.
Bye, y'all.